Okay, in this video we're going to look at decimal place values. We'll just do an introduction and then we'll look at tenths and hundredths. Okay, then we'll look at thousands and 10,000ths. Then we'll look at writing each decimal as a mixed number and then saying the name, reading the name of the number. And finally we'll write each number as a mixed number and then as a decimal. Okay, given the name, right? Okay, so let's begin with the introduction. And just want you to start with this first number. It's, as you might be familiar, that's 1,425, right? Now what I'd like you to do is please get a piece of paper. Okay. Okay, and with your piece of paper, just like you to, take both pieces of paper like that. Okay. Let me just look at this number here. Okay. We've got 1,000. So this one here is 1,000. So just gonna write 1,000. Okay. 400. So this is 100. And 20. So this is a 10, right? Just two 10s. So this is a 10 digit, and this is a ones digit. So we got thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones, right? I guess you put S's maybe on the end, and maybe you like that better, do you? Okay, thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay, and thousands, of course, is, well, we'll write it out. That's thousands, right? Hundreds, 100. Tens, 10. Ones, 1. Okay? And what I'd like you to notice about this pattern is that to go from 1,000 to 100, we could divide by 10. See? To go from here to here, we divide by 10. 1,000 divided by 10 is 100, right? What's 100 divided by 10? It's 10, isn't it? And 10 divided by 10? 10 divided by 10 is 1, right? So what's 1 divided by 10? 1 divided by 10 is 1 over 10, right? And that's called a tenth. T-E-N-T-H. Now I'm gonna, and in between the ones and the tenths, these are tenths. In between ones and the tenths on these numbers, I'm going to put a point. That's called a decimal point. That's a decimal point. Okay. All right. And I'll just make up. So let's say we have 3 tenths. Okay. So 0.3. So now it's 1,425 and 3 tenths, or 1,425.3. Okay, so let's continue with our sequence here. If I was to take 1/10 and divide that by 10, right? If I was to take 1/10 and divide that by 10, I would get 1 over 100, wouldn't I? 100th. And so that's 100th. So it's 100th, H-U-N-D, 100th, R-E-D. So you write 100, the word 100, then you put T-H on the end. Okay, so the next digits are going to be hundredths, right? So let's pick a number, anything, 8. Okay, so let's say we got 8 hundredths. Okay, so now the number says 1,425 and 3 tenths and 8 hundredths. Okay, and the next in the sequence, if I divide by 10 again, I get 1 over 1,000, and this is called a thousandth. So you spell the word thousand, and then you just put a TH at the end of it, TH. So we're going to look at thousandths, and let's put a 7 there. Let's imagine we've got 7 thousandths. Okay, so we got 1,425, 3 tenths, 8 hundredths, and 7 thousandths, and this is you could also say 0.387. So 1,425.387. Okay. So see if you can read. See if you can read this number. 3789. What does it say? Say what that is. Well, there's two ways. You can say 3,789.423, or you could go 3,789. You know, and 4/10 and 200ths and 3,000ths. Okay. Well, kind of. Believe it or not, what we like to say is 3,789, and this you'll find is actually 423 thousandths. So let's try and see why that is in a minute. Okay. But in any case, this is the 10th spot. That's the hundredths. That's the thousandths. And keep your piece of paper. Okay. For using throughout the chapter. Okay. So we'll go on to page 2, and we'll just do a nice study of tenths and hundredths. Okay. So 0.1 is 1/10. It's actually 1/10, believe it or not, as a fraction. Okay. What's 0.4 as a fraction? 4/10, isn't it? 4/10, right? What's 2.5 as a mixed number? I'll tell you, it's got a whole 2, and then the 0.5 is some number of tenths. How many tenths do you think that is? It's 5/10. So of course we could put these in lowest terms, 2.5. This would be 2/5. Look, just for now we're just going to write them out like that. Just no need to put any of these in lowest terms, just because we're the purpose of the exercise is to see what decimal digit matches to what fraction. Okay. So this one here, 7.4, can you write that out? It's 7 and how many tenths? 4/10, right? So 7.4 is 7 and 4/10. Or you could say $7.4 is $7.04, isn't it? It's the same thing as 740 in money, right? So what's $19.2? $19 and 2 dimes, 2/10, right? Or you could say, well, it's like $19.20. Okay. Alrighty. Let's have a look at hundredths. 0.01 is 1/100th. Okay. So you've just gone over the sequence there. Hundredths. Okay. So what's 0.02? 200ths, isn't it? Right? What's 0.09? You can just write down the answers. 900ths. What's 0.19 though? Isn't that interesting? Well, let's think about cents here. Like 0.01, that's 1 cent or 1/100th of a dollar, because there's 100 cents in a dollar, right? 0.02, that's 2 cents, 2/100ths of a dollar. 0.09, that's 9 cents, 9/100ths of a dollar. What do you think this is? Write that as just one fraction. Can you do it? How many hundredths is it? How many cents is it? Well, it's 19 cents, isn't it? 1900ths, right? How about 0.58? How many hundredths is that? 58 hundredths, right? 58 hundredths. Or 58 cent. Same thing, right? How about $2.74? $2.74. 2.74 is $2 and how many hundredths? How many cents? Well, it's got to be 74, right? So you do this one. 13.81. Write that as a mixed number. $13.81, right? How about 147.46? 147 4600ths, right? Alright, let's move along to thousandths and 10,000ths. We looked at our sequence here. We got thousands, hundreds, tens, ones, tenths, hundredths, and then thousandths, 1/1000, okay? And that corresponded to this part of the of a decimal number. So 0.001 is 1 over 1,000, or 1,000th. Thousandth, right? So what do you think 0.002 is? 2 thousandths? Yep. We won't put them in those terms. Just the purpose of the exercise is just to turn the decimal into a fraction. Okay. How about 0.008? 8 thousandths? How about 0.018? Here's an interesting one. Okay. So if you agree that this is 8 thousandths, surely this one has to be how many thousandths? Because if the decimal, you know, it ends here, it's how many thousandths? It's 18, isn't it? Yep, 18 thousandths, right? How about 0.024? Turn that into a decimal, or a fraction. How many thousandths? 24. So if you've got 3 digits past the decimal point, then you're talking about thousandths. If you've only got 2, that was hundredths, right? And if you just have 1, then that's tenths, right? Anyway, okay, how about this guy? If you've got not just 24, but 120, 124, 0.124. Is that 124 thousandths? Yep. How about this guy? 0.586. 586 thousandths, right? How about this guy? 4.891. Okay, so this is 4 holes, and we've got 1, 2, 3 digits again. So again, we're dealing with thousandths. So how many thousandths? 891 over 1,000. Now let's read these numbers. This is 4 and 891 thousandths, isn't it? This number is 586 thousandths. This number is 124 thousandths. This number is 24 thousandths. This is 18 thousandths. This is 8 thousandths, right? So write this number down and read it. All by yourself, write down and read it. Okay, now I'll do it. It's 13 holes, and I've got 3 digits, 1, 2, 3, so that has to be past the decimal point, so that has to be thousandths. Okay, so no, it's thousandths, and that's just 57. So to read this number, it is 13 and 57 thousandths. Okay, 13 and 57 thousandths. Right? Okay, let's have a look at 10 thousandths. I guess that was something we could have added onto our sequence here. We went tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So 10 thousandths. So we write the word thousand, write the word thousand, then put a TH. Now it says thousandths. 10 thousandths. It's going to be 10,000, right? So 1 over 10,000 basically, right? And of course, you know, up here you would have the big 10,000 past this thousand. Anyway, so 10 thousandths, right? And that is 4 digits past the decimal point to the right. So that is 1 over 10,000. Right? So 0.0002 is 2 10,000ths. Right? How about this guy? 0.0006. Is that 6 10,000ths? Yep. How about 0.0016? So this was 6 10,000ths. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4 digits after to the right of the decimal point. And so that has to be 10 thousandths first of all. Okay. How many 10 thousandths? Well, 16, right? But what if you had 0.0116? What's that? Can you do it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 digits passed to the right of the decimal point. That means we have to use, it's going to be 10 thousandths, because look, how do you remember? This is ones, okay? Then we've got tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. So it's 116 or 116 10 thousandths. How about this guy? 0.1116. And again, it's ones, tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. So we know we've got 10 thousandths. So how many of them do we have? 1116. 1116. Or 1,116 10 thousandths. That's a funny one, isn't it? Okay, how about these guys? 4.8947. That's 4 ones. So we'll write it as a mixed number. 4. And how many 10 thousandths? Right, so again it's tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. So we're four places, so it's got to be 10,000, and it's 8947, right? How about this guy? Press pause and write the answer to these two. So this one is 283, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. I got tenths, hundredths, 10,000. Sorry, start again. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. So I know it has to be 10,000. How many? 5941. Okay. Write this number. It is 384 and some fraction part. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4 digits, so that's 10 thousandths, or you just go tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. So 10 thousandths, 403. So to say the full number, it's 384 and 403 10 thousandths. Say this one. Read that one and then see if you say the same thing as me. So read it. Say it to yourself. Okay, now I'm going to say it. 283 and 5,941 10 thousandths. Okay? Say this one. Say this one to yourself and then I'll say it. Say it to yourself. Okay, now I'll say it. It is 4 and 8,947 10 thousandths. Okay? Alright. So our next goal is to, I'm just mix some up here. So we're going to write each decimal as a mixed number and then say the name of the number. Okay? So start with this one. Write this number as a mixed number. Like it's got to be 23 wholes, right? And what fraction part is that? So again, and I guess on this, after your ones, you've got the decimal point, okay? And the tenths, of course, is 0.1, hundredths is 0.01, thousandths 0.001, they're over here, 10 thousandths 0.0001, right? So I guess we could put that in, that might help us too, right? Put the decimal and the fraction part for our cheat sheet here, okay? Okay, anyway, so 23.4, that is 23, and after decimal point, first thing after decimal point is tenths, right? 23 and 4 tenths, okay? Now, this guy is 4 and what? 4.07 is 4.07 is 4, and remember, if you just read them out, you've got tenths and then hundredths, right? Tenths and hundredths. So 4 and how many hundredths? 7. 4 and 700ths. Okay. Of course, your cheat sheet should match up to help you out here. Anyway, 81.125 is 81, and what have we got? We've got tenths, hundredths. What comes after hundredths? Thousandths. Yep. And how many thousands? 125. So we've got to say the name. It is 81 and 125 thousandths. Okay. What's the name of this one? 4 and 700ths, right? Okay, write this one and then say the name. Seven, and I've got tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. 10 thousandths, and 2255, 2255. So now say the name. What is that? 7 and 2,255 10 thousandths, right? Okay, how about this guy? Write down the answer and then say the name. As a mixed number, it is 3 holes, right? 3 holes. There's a decimal point. And let's see now. I've got tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. Oh, I've got another one. What's this other one going to be? Can you guess? So like I said, I got tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10 thousandths. What comes next, do you think? What is next is actually 100 thousandths. Or 1 over 100,000. And that is 0.00001. Anyway, 100 thousandths is the next one. Okay. Alright. So we got, once again, we got tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths, 100 thousandths. So it's going to be 100 thousandths, thousandths, and of course it's just 106. So to say the name, read this now. Read it. 3 and 106 hundred thousandths. 3 and 106 hundred thousandths, right? Okay, go ahead and do this one by yourself. Write it as a mixed number, then say the name. Okay, we got 14 holes, and then what's the fraction part? Did you get it? So we've got tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths, 10 thousandths, right? And 203. So say the name. Say it. Okay, now I'll do it. 14 and 203 10 thousandths. 14 and 203 10 thousandths, right? Yeah, okay. So let's do these guys. We're going to write each number as a mixed number and then as a decimal, okay? So 27 hundredths. Go ahead and do this yourself. You can press pause if you need to. 27 hundredths. So we'll just do these 4 problems. 27 hundredths. Okay, well I guess I'll take out my cheat sheet maybe. Hundredths is 1 over 100. I need 27 of those. 27 hundredths over 100, right? As a decimal now, that corresponds to, so here's our decimal point. Now the first digit is tenths and then we have hundredths. So how about this? Is that going to work? Tenths, hundredths, 27 hundredths. And don't forget, put a 0, always put a 0 to the left of the decimal point if needed, okay? So that's the answer there. Now what about this guy? 358 10 thousandths. 358 10 thousandths. So if I'm doing 10 thousandths, it's going to be over what? So I'm going to do 10 thousandths. That's what I'm looking for. So it's going to be all over 10,000, right? Now I've got to write 358. Write 358. 358. So there's 358 ten thousandths. We've written it as a mixed number or fraction, basically, or so we're going to write this as a mixed number or a fraction. Obviously, this can't be written as a mixed number; it's just a fraction. So now, how do you write that as a decimal? There's no holes, so it's 0 point something. And now we're going to have, look, we're going to have tenths, hundredths, thousandths, ten thousandths. Isn't that true? Tenths, hundredths, tenths, hundredths, thousandths, ten thousandths, right? And it's 358. So doesn't that make sense? You would just do that, 358 ten thousandths, and then of course there's nothing here, so we'll just put a 0 there, right? Does that make sense? Tenth, hundredth, thousand, ten thousandths, right? Okay, what about 403? 400. Okay, you know what? There should be a comma between some of these, but you gotta be careful. Always check the back of the book on these two. 400, and then 3 hundredths. Okay. So 400 actually means that. That's what they mean. The actual number 400, then the decimal point here. Okay. Okay, so I guess I should do the fraction first though. Sorry. So I've got the number 400 and how many hundredths? A certain amount of hundredths. How many hundredths? 400 and 300? 3, isn't it? And write that as a decimal. It's going to be 400 point something, right? So we've got hundredths. So tenths, hundredths, thousandths, ten thousandths. So we just need hundredths, tenths, hundredths, right? So 3 of them, 3. But if you only 3 hundredths, then there's nothing here, so we just got to put a 0 there, right? So it's 400.03. 400.03, right? Okay, how about this guy? 2,222. 222 thousandths, and I should have put the word "and" here. So 2,222 and 222 thousandths. Let's start with this. So this is the big part, right? 2,222. Can you write that? 2,222. Okay, and the other part is the 222 thousandths. Okay, so that's got to be some sort of a fraction, right? And what type of fraction are we talking about? Thousandths. Doesn't that tell you there should be what on the bottom here? What's your denominator? It's going to be 1,000, right? How many thousandths? 222. 222, right? So that's a mixed number. Now let's write that as a decimal. So the first part's the same, obviously, and then the decimal point. And can you fill in the rest? Write in the rest. Okay, I'm going to do my usual tenths, hundredths, thousandths, ten thousandths. Oh, you don't need that, right? We just need tenths, hundredths, thousandths, right? So, how many of them? 1, 2, 3. 222, right? So, 2,222 and 222 thousandths, or 2,222.222 is usually the way we say it, but we need to understand what each digit means, of course, in decimals, right?